And across after missing the start to firm as the Melbourne Cup favourite.
Dashing through, Viander Cross has grabbed the lead and Viander Cross, fantastic win, beats Rough Habit, third Equidity just in front of him.
First to Barton Showers ruined Derby Day. Draw cards, Letzalope and Scalacci both scratched because of the track. Letzalope's Melbourne Cup plan now in disarray. She may gallop at Flemington tomorrow morning, but it all depends on the weather. The first, on a rainy day, went to the heavyweight at 11-2, easy in the betting, but still down the odds on favourite Clever Zoe. Race 2, and a 20-1 shot here in Baskerville got up to score. Premier Raj didn't quite run the journey, the favourite. Race 3 in Kenfair landed some good bets, 20s into 10s at one stage, started at 10-1. To race 4, the Wakeful.
The Town took the lead. Burst is in the clear, 2.5 lengths away, but Love Comes to Town has bolted clear now. With the 100 metres to go, racing away from Azuro and then Burst from Tempest Command. But Love Comes to Town is going to win the Wakeful brilliantly. Love Comes to Town by more than 3 lengths, a photo of the minors.
An amazing 11th win in the race for Bart Cummings and a Top Oaks trial. Bart's won the Oaks 7 times already. Number 8 surely just around the corner. Love Comes to Town at 7-2 today. The favourite Azuro at 2-1. The Derby was marred by the weather, but punters stayed faithful to Coronation Day at 9-4. River Hero was second favourite. Palace Rain, Muirfield Village and Reading all easy.
Racing Kentucky hit the lead from on the outside. Reading and Muirfield Village further back has checked that style. Reading in front below the 200 metre mark now. Reading kicked away a length and a half in front of Muirfield Village, followed by Racing Kentucky. Now Pompey, it's Reading clear, and a maiden's going to win the Derby again. Reading goes on to score by a length and a half to Muirfield Village. A half ahead away third, Racing Kentucky.
2 years ago, Fire Oak was the first maiden this century to win the Derby. It didn't take long for another. For trainer Gavin Kelly, the dream had come true.
It's been a long plan, and it was always a bit of pressure on to, always asking will we get runs in these races because of the wet tracks, and being a maiden concerned me a great deal, but he proved it today.
So what do you... It was Damien Oliver's third Derby ride. He'd run second the past 2 years.
I was quietly confident, yeah. I'd had a lovely run for the first 3/4 of the race and done no work, and when I asked him to go forward, he responded well.
Reading eased from 6s to 10-1 with a doubt about his ability on the wet track. He ploughed through it to outstay his rivals. The sprint next was robbed of interest with a scratching of Scalacci.
And dashing to the lead, Unspoken Word from Barcara. Tangent Prince and Ghost Story is out wide with long strides, but it's Tangent Prince and Unspoken Word. Unspoken Word fighting on strongly. Unspoken Word's going to win it. Unspoken Word from Tangent Prince.
Bart's 5th win in the race, a surprise at 33-1. The favourite Ghost Story forced to race very wide in the worst going. Well, Cup favouritism was up for grabs in the McKinnon, but Letzalope was missing.
The horse comes first, and just to get the pattern of routine and forget the horse, not the right way to go, I don't think, because she's got her whole future ahead of her. She's got her legs right now, and we don't want to take any risk overreaching on this greasy surface today.
What are the chances of her running in the Melbourne Cup?
No, it's the weatherman.
A groan from the 46,000-strong crowd as the favourite Viander Cross fell out of the stalls. He dipped at the turn, twice checked in the straight, but still produced a magnificent Cup trial.
Rough Habit, they've got towards the 250 metre mark. Prince Salieri Heroicity in front. Down the outside now is Rough Habit coming with a run, and then Viander Cross. It's Rough Habit racing up now. Rough Habit has hit the front of the last 100 metres. Viander Cross is dashing through. Viander Cross has grabbed the lead, and Viander Cross, fantastic win, beats Rough Habit. Third Equidity just in front of Heroicity.
How do you feel now going into the Melbourne Cup?
Yeah, I'm quite happy.
Yeah. Any doubts at all about the distance stroke?
No, I've never had any doubts, but the experts do.
Trainer John Wheeler's favoured pair, Viander Cross and Rough Habit, quinelling the race with Equidity at 25-1 third. By the time the Dalgety was run, the track was heavy. Pressure on 6 of the 17 runners to perform and grab a Cup berth. Valdano one of them, his second good enough to make the field, but the winner, a top Cup trial.
It's Valdano in front of the 200 from Sir Winston. Big Baron on the outside, trying hard. Valdano in front of the last 100 metres. Big Baron is coming at him on the outside. Valdano a neck in front. Big Baron's going home better, and Big Baron's going to win the Dalgety by 3/4 of a length. Second is Valdano.
I'm extremely happy with him now. He's done everything. He's topped off nice. Everything's in line for the Cup now, including the weather.
And Hong Kong visitor Darren Gauci had the ride and will be on board in the Melbourne Cup on Tuesday. Now the daily double today for 11 and 8, $27.30. The extra 3 and 6, $135.90. The quadrilla, $3,647.50. The quad extra, how about that? Be sad you didn't get 100 grand, wouldn't you? And nobody managed the straight six, so more than $102,000 into the pool for Cup Day. International skipper Grant Warrington has taken Ronston Wild Thing to victory in the Melbourne